So let's pick my least favourite Doc Martens. So if you didn't already know, my name's Jen and I'm a bit of a Doc Martens addict. I recently did my favourite pairs of Docs, so I thought why not do my least favourite, and honestly it was so hard to pick which ones I don't like when technically I love everything in my collection. Basically these have just a couple of issues with them that make them not as good as my other shoes, so I guess we will get into that. But if you haven't already and you like Doc content, travel, fashion, blah blah blah, please subscribe, and my Instagram's in the Wonder Years, so yay! Alright, I'm gonna start with the ones that I like the most out of this pile and then just go further and further back to things that I just don't really like. So, starting off with these shoes. Now these are probably the prettiest Doc Martens that I own. They are the Doc Marten Pascal Wonderlust. So the way that they're Pascal is that they don't have the stitching at the top here and they're a bit more of a narrow shoe, and they have the most pretty print all over them. They are so nice. So why have I added these bad boys to the pile? Well, first off, it's just like a little nitpick is I wish the laces were not black. They should be like a creamy white color to match the rest of the shoe. I can fix that by getting other laces, but the eyelet holes are also black, so kind of puts it off a little bit. Maybe I need to paint those. But the next thing is I just don't really wear them as much as my other Doc Martens. Basically, they're really hard to pair with anything just because of the crazy pattern, so I kind of dress a little bit colorful, and this just makes it kind of look like I'm a preschooler or something. But I'm sure you can wear them, grunge them up, wear black with them, and that would look super cool. But yeah, I just don't really wear them, and I also don't really want to wear them too much. I'm trying to keep them in pristine condition because I've seen so many of these where the like print has rubbed off and stuff like that, so I'm trying to keep it pretty nice and pristine, and they're just like a nice art piece, I guess, to have in my collection. I sometimes wear them, but I'm actually traveling soon. I'm leaving the country, moving to New Zealand, and I have to purge my collection, so this video is going to help me choose what not to bring. So these ones are not coming, but I will be storing them somewhere. I'm not too sure. So this next pair will probably be the biggest surprise to you, but they are going to have to be the vegan Jadons. Now, honestly, the most beautiful shoe, so pretty. It was really tough picking the worst 5, and these just had to get in the category, mainly because they just scuff up so quickly. Ugh. They have something on them. But yes, they scuff up so quickly, and I had another pair and they got water damaged. Basically they get creases, and when they get creases it kind of bubbles up because it's not actual leather, it's just kind of like a plasticky material. So in terms of durability and lasting forever, these are not gonna be it. Otherwise, these are my most comfortable Docs, so basically they are in my top 5, but then they're also my least favorite because I just don't feel like I'll be able to have them forever. They're just going to die if I just wear them so much, so I'm trying not to overwear them and making sure that I'm not wearing them in big puddles in the rain, go swimming with them. I don't know why you would go swimming with them. And yeah. They are so pretty though. Like, have a look. Have a look at this nice color. I don't know. I'm probably thinking of actually taking these with me to New Zealand instead of my black ones, but let me know in the comments which ones should I take, although by the time I release this video I'm probably already there. So these next ones are probably my most worn Doc Martens, and it is the brown Crazy Horse 1460s. And now I know a lot of you love these shoes, that you're always asking me to style them and you always ask me how they are. But yeah, they have just, I don't know, there's something about them that makes them go into this pile. Obviously they're not that bad. I've worn them so much, basically to death, which is probably why they are in the list. But basically they don't have too much durability. They will get this very, very worn look, which I do like, yes. But then on the other side of things, The eyelet holes have all this green stuff coming onto them. I don't know if you can see that. I've heard that that's toxic, so I gotta be very careful. And also, if you can tell, the top of the shoe has kind of come apart here. Now, I don't know why it's doing this, because this looks like it's like a synthetic material on the top, where they should have really kept it the same as the boot, because now I have boots that have grey highlights, I guess. Now I'm gonna probably try clean these boots, and maybe I'll get like a brown fabric pen and just kind of color in the top. But yeah, even though they are probably my favorite babies that I've ever worn, they've lasted me so long, the like soles are still going pretty strong, even though I wore them all through the snow, everywhere. They've been everywhere, which is probably why they're falling apart. So yeah, these probably won't be a great shoe if you're looking for a Doc Marten that kind of looks fresh all the time, because this will immediately go to the worn look. Also, with sizing on these ones, they do stretch out a lot. So when you buy them, they're gonna be like the right size, and then they stretch out so much that you need to put inner soles in them or wear thick socks. So yeah, that could be a pro or a con depending on how your shoes fit. So these next sandals could be just user error, but I think overall, watching some other people's videos and stuff, these have been the problem child. Now these are the white mono Clarisses. They're not the quads, they're just like the normal sole, and they're probably blowing out on camera because they're so bright white. I just can't bring myself to wear them. There's so much pain. Now, I did buy these like 2 sizes smaller than my normal Doc Martens. These are a UK 4. I'm a UK 6 in the boots, but I find the sandals are quite big, and I kind of just fit into these. Now, why did I buy them so small? I bought them from a thrift store in Japan, and I just couldn't say no. I basically fit them, but yeah, they are pretty tight, and I still am yet to wear them in because they're just excruciating to walk around in. I basically can only really wear these if I'm wearing socks. If I'm not wearing socks, I will guaranteed get a blister between some of these kind of straps here. So yeah, maybe if I had sized up to a UK 5, these might be a bit more lenient on my feet. They're not the greatest. I also don't really reach for them color-wise unless I'm wearing like an all-white outfit or want a kind of contrasting white shoe. But yeah, I just know that these are gonna get dirty super fast, and the leather is super rigid. Like, it's just not that great to wear, but I can't bring myself to sell them because they're so pretty, and they give me ultra like 90s vibes. When I was growing up, I had some little sandals that were pretty much like this, just like chunky white sandals, so this kind of gives me some nostalgia. So basically, I wouldn't recommend getting these bad boys anytime soon unless you are like an advanced Doc Marten wearer. Even I struggle to wear them, but they do look cute in photos, so yay. And also, like, I'm tempted to just wear these at the beach. Like, these seem like a beach shoe compared to the rest of my Doc Martens that I also wear to the beach. Anytime you get any kind of like sweat or sand or anything in the shoe, you'll be uncomfortable for hours. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, so I don't actually have the pair that I was going to have as my ultimate do not buy Doc Marten shoes because I have sold them. I planned this video and then I put them on Depop and they actually sold, so yeah, I don't have it with me, but I'll put a picture here. They are basically the Doc Marten vegan 1461s. Now, I tried so hard with these shoes. They are so pretty. Probably the prettiest shoes I own, although I probably say that about every shoe. But I just could not wear them in. The fake leather is super, super rigid, so tight. It makes your feet sweat, so you can basically guarantee a blister with those bad boys. If you want to get them, just say size up, because they were like really narrow and I have very narrow feet. They were just so tight and then just so hot, and then the leather was so thick. It was just a combination to bring so many blisters and so much dread. So yeah, they are my least favorite Doc Martens by far. I would wear them for days and days trying to get them to wear in, and then I would still get blisters, or months later I would try wear them again and start again from scratch. So hopefully the girl who bought them from me, she hopefully has a better time. I think she was a size down from me, so it should fit a bit better for her. But I guess so far this is basically saying that I'm pretty disappointed in the vegan styles, although I have only really had kind of this red, cherry red looking color. They don't last very long, and sometimes they can hurt like a bitch. So yeah, I'm not fully like all good with their vegan range. That's why I end up just buying secondhand docs off Depop instead, because they're already worn in and you know they're gonna last forever. Let's see if I can pick them all up. So this is the Doc Martens that are my least favorite. Let me know in the comments what you don't like, which Doc Martens you've had a hard time with, because technically you can have a hard time with any of them even though they're so pretty. So yeah. Anyways, I have been Jen. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and my Instagram's @InTheWonderYears. Till next time, keep wondering.